Good morning, here's your Chambana Weather Morning Minute for Thursday, April 23rd. We've got light rain falling out there this morning, and that's going to continue into at least the midday, mid-afternoon hours before it tapers off to maybe an off and on rain shower activity during the late afternoon and evening. A high of 60 today. Clouds remain overnight, a low of 46. Tomorrow we'll see sunshine, plenty of dry weather during the day, a high of 68 with a chance of thunderstorms moving in late in the day into the evening, and then that rain picking up as we head into the overnight. 51 degrees as we get the day started, so it is warm and rainy out there if you're looking for some silver lining there. So we go ahead and take a look at the satellite picture. Chambana located right about there, just on the north side of this big storm system making its way across the central and southern U.S. Lots of severe weather across the Gulf Coast today. There were quite a few tornadoes associated with this in Oklahoma yesterday, but on the north side here, where we're just kind of cool, cloudy, and rainy, we'll be dealing with this dreary weather for the remainder of the day. Looking at the radar picture, Chambana located right about there within this, again, northern shield of precipitation here on the south side. That's where all the thunderstorm and severe weather activity is found, not anywhere near us. Chambana, Champaign County, located right about there. And again, just on the north side here where this moisture is running up and over on the top side of this, on the north side of the storm system. And again, this is just going to be the name of the day, this just steady, gloomy rain out there. Champaign County right here, as we look at the high-resolution NAM model, we'll take this into the overnight. This would be mid-afternoon. Getting into the evening now, you're starting to see this rain slowly move off, but really just this dreary, steady, light rain continuing for much of the day. But then by late evening into the overnight, rain comes to an end. We'll be quiet for the day tomorrow. This is sunrise then on Friday morning. Tomorrow morning, rain off to our west, but we'll be dry during the day. Here's noon, getting into the mid-afternoon, evening. This is about 6-7 o'clock, and then exactly how this plays out, I'm not entirely sure. Some of the models here are kind of advertising a few thunderstorms along the warm front here as we head into the late afternoon and evening hours before this big area of rain overtakes the area Friday night into Saturday. So as we look at the overall pattern of the jet stream, here's our disturbance making its way off to the south. You see the very strong jet stream winds associated with that, the U shape. That is our trough, our area of low pressure. This is the next area of strong jet stream winds that we're watching come ashore across the Pacific Northwest that has its eyes on portions of the Midwest as we get into tomorrow and Friday. So here it comes. You can just follow it now. It's diving into the Intermountain West, the Four Corners region, coming around the bend now across the southern U.S. And here it is now. You see that U shape once again. We followed its track from the northwest all the way into the Gulf Coast, making its way off to the south of us, but we're still going to be tapping into some of that precipitation. We then get a couple day break Sunday and Monday, but here's our next system making its way across the Pacific Northwest right now. Here it is across the northern plains as we get into Monday, and then as we get into Tuesday, we're going to start to see this take on a much more classic trough shape here as it pushes into the Midwest. So this will be the next rainmaker in the Midwest as we get into Tuesday. Our temperatures over the next few days here, central Illinois, what you're going to see with this pattern where we've got the ridge in the west, the trough in the east, we're going to see reinforcing shots of cool air originating from the Canadian prairie making their way down into the Midwest. So when we hit play, you see the oranges and then a wave of blue, the oranges and a wave of blue. That's a bit of a temperature roller coaster as we head through the next several days, periods of warmth, periods of cooler and gloomy weather. And then as we just put it all together, looking at the precipitation forecast here, Champaign located right about there on the north side of the storm system today. This pulls away late evening into the overnight, dry tomorrow until we get into the late evening and the overnight. Our next system makes its way through, bringing steady rain that'll last into the day on Saturday. Saturday likely going to be rainy for at least the first half of the day, maybe a dry evening on Saturday, but then clearing out for Sunday, high pressure. Sunday should be beautiful, Monday should be great. And then as we get into Tuesday, here comes our next storm system developing right here. Of course, big question marks as far as what exactly this looks like, but it does look like our next chance for some precipitation. So here's your 5-day outlook. You see the temperature roller coaster I'm talking about. We've got days where we're near 70 built in there, and then we've got days where we don't even hit 60 built in there as well. So chances for rain late in the day on Friday, chance for rain, likelihood of rain during the morning and early afternoon hours on Sunday or Saturday. Sunday looks beautiful. Monday going to be beautiful. Tuesday looking at a chance of some thunderstorms late in the day. We'll talk about that one as we get a bit closer. Have a great Thursday.